Here we are, tenets or pillars. And the first one we're going to talk about is fitness. What is fitness encompass? Right? What do you think about when fitness? And if you take an actual National Academy of Sports Medicine, by the way, this is the manual for that, National Academy of Sports Medicine course, what happens is you go through this very elaborate pillar system, and they go into what hypertrophy is, which is a fancy way of saying muscle growth. And there are a lot of different elements in that world. And what we've done in RX Fit is just simplify, brings all that down into 5 simple elements of fitness. So the 5 things you have to think about are going to be mobility, stability, strength, power, and endurance. From there, we have a lever of how much strength or how much weight loss, right? How much muscle growth versus how much fat loss. And and if you have a pain, that's like an asterisk. It's okay, I have a pain in this part of the body, I got a program around that. Now, what I love about this is I actually have a complete module just on the programming, what I call the programming template, where it's just breaks it down for you in a box form of what you have to think about, which levers are you pulling, and inside the box is what you're affecting, what your program essentially looks like. We'll get into that as well. When I was in the last video, the intro to tenets, I was mentioning that you want to quantify your things as much as possible. And what I mean by that is when you're writing down, how often am I working on my mobility and stability or strength or power or endurance? You think writing down when you're tracking your exercises and your movements. And don't worry, if you're following our 12-week course, we've already kind of covered that. We've already pieced that stuff together, put the mobility, stability, strength, power, and endurance in there. You get to feel your way through it. The first 6 weeks, you're just doing a lot of those elements of learning which each movement is. The last 6 weeks, you're really doubling down and going through and seeing the results that you want to see.